Now, you don't actually need to do anything with his skull. You just need to have it. And if you've got it, if you have his skull, he's like, yo, who's got my skull? It's very Blood in the Sand, which, by the way, is a game that I should absolutely get a copy of and then co-op with someone. Because Blood in the Sand is art. Yo, Fitty! They got your skull! Hey, who got my skull? I want my skull back. It's like, dude, it's not your skull. You had it, you were the fake owner of it. You were the owner of known stolen property for about 45 seconds. It's not yours. So anyone who's not familiar, oh man, I really do need to. Blood in the Sand has a little bit of a cult following just purely for the absurdity of it. Also, it is kind of a fun game as far as like generic early PS3 cover shooters go. But I feel like it's been long enough that people have forgotten, and people need to be reminded of the beauty that is 50 Cent destabilizing a Middle Eastern nation in order to retrieve a war booty, a gem-encrusted skull that is not in fact his. Like, that he has no legitimate claim to. That's the thing. Like, the setup of the game is just so amazing. It's so amazing. So it starts off with him playing a concert in full body armor. He's wearing a bulletproof vest. So he plays this concert, or it's the end of the concert. So he finishes this concert, and then he goes into the promoter's office, and he's like, "Yo, where's my pay?" As if that's how, international concerts work. Rather, like, where the 50 Cent, whose performance fee is probably in the, like, particularly if this is not a 50 Cent concert, like, his performance fee is going to be, expensive. But so he just walks in and like, "Yo, where's my money?" As though he just performed in a bar and is looking for his like $500 for the night. But anyway, so he goes into the concert promoter's office. He's like, "Where's my money?" And the guy's like, "I don't actually have your money because I got robbed like 5 minutes ago." And he's like, "I don't care if you got robbed. Where's my money?" It's like, "Well, look, all right, I don't have your money, but here, I've got this amazingly expensive, one-of-a-kind artifact. Like ancient Sumerian artifact that you can have instead." And it's like, okay, it's ridiculous, one, that you wouldn't have enough money to at least make 50 Cent go away, and two, people didn't bother stealing the literally priceless diamond-encrusted historical artifact. So anyway, that's the initial setup. So 50 Cent takes this diamond-encrusted skull, this ancient, invaluable historical artifact, takes it, and then immediately gets robbed himself by some other dude, and then he goes on a rampage to chase these guys down and get back the diamond-encrusted skull, which should really be pointed out is in fact like war booty. Like, it is a cultural artifact that has been pillaged in a war zone. Yeah. So if anything, like, that skull should be turned over to UNESCO for safekeeping until it can be returned to, like, the museum that it belongs in. But so Yeah, so 50 Cent spends the rest of the game chasing down this priceless artifact that he has no claim to, that or he has only the single, like the most tenuous claim to, and in the process of doing this, he just further destabilizes an already fragile region, and it ends. No, this is the best part. I feel like this is a spoiler, but but even knowing that this is coming, in fact, knowing that this is coming makes it even better than when you actually are watching someone play the game. Because the boss encounter that the game uses over and over again is so stupid. It's just a helicopter. Like it's a fight against a helicopter, and you use a rocket launcher and you shoot it down. And now these are different helicopters every time, but the final boss is, instead of a helicopter, it's two helicopters, one after the other. But then you shoot down the last helicopter, you go to where it crashes, you grab the skull off of the dying bad guy who's only marginally worse than yourself, really. Then you and your crew, 50 Cent and his crew, jump in their Hummer, take this diamond-encrusted artifact, stick it on the dashboard, shove a cigar in its mouth, kick back, and start listening to their own music as they drive into the distance. As they drive off. So they drive off. 50 Cent and his crew drive off in their Hummer, listening to themselves on the radio. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.